Kom terug, jy is ingeskakel by Expresso op SABC3 op hierdie goed voel donderdagoggend. Dit is ook skoolgesondheidsweek hierdie week en met die kouer wintertemperature wat al hoe nader kom, is dit natuurlik baie belangrik vir ouers om seker te maak dat hulle kind se immuunstelsel gesond is sodat hulle al daardie aaklige kieme wat op die skoolgrond ronddwarrel kan vermy. En vanoggend kuier ons saam met Suster Marlene en ook Fransa van Pick n Pay Pharmacy om jou te vertel oor hoe om mooi te kyk na jou geliefde seentjie of dogtertjie se gesondheid en ook oor die belangrikheid van ontwurming. Guys, good morning. Welcome to Expresso. Very important week. I mean, we want to look after our kids. We want to make sure that the immune systems are strong. So, Sister Marlene, I want to start with you. Why is it that children get sick so often at school?
Because it's a group of kids, so you get cross-infection. The one is sick, so they all give it to the next one, and they'll pass it on to each other. So that's why it's important if your child is sick to keep your child at home, because what happens is there's like 40 children in one class, so you get lots of cross-infection.
And I can just imagine in winter as well, with closed windows, sitting in a classroom.
And sneezing and coughing and stays in the class.
All right, all right. So that is why, okay, we need to make sure that the immune systems are strong when it comes to our kids. Now, Fransa, what are some of the fundamental things that parents can actually teach their kids in terms of, looking after themselves, being healthy? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's important to teach your kid to make sure they wash their hands, because a lot of the germs and viruses are passed by the hand washing. It could be on the hands, then also you use a pencil and then the friend borrows the pencil, and that's how it passes from one to the other. Yeah. So very important. You can also give them one of these small hand sanitizers to take with to school. But yeah, from when they're small, teach them to wash hands. The other thing is when they do have a bit of a cough or a sneeze, teach them to always cough in the hand, or
cough etiquette.
And so that you don't spread the germs out to the other kids.
They say cough into your elbow
and
like
sneeze also towards
like
the elbow, if you know, or otherwise in your hand. And that for children, that's very important. Also, teach them don't share. Don't share. Drink from your friend's bottle of water or cool drink.
Even though it's good to share.
Share, but don't. Share the full packet. Give the whole packet of chips. Don't share bottles with water or cool drink or juice, because that's also a way of getting germs and spreading it to the other kids.
Okay, great. So from Pick n Pay Pharmacy side, what are you guys doing in terms of enable parents to look after their kids, to make sure that the kids are ready and the immune systems are strong when they actually go to school?
Okay. The first thing we do now with winter coming up is the flu vaccine.
Yes, I had mine, I'm proud to say.
And I have to interrupt here. I forgot.
Yes.
My fault. We actually give away, I do that quite often, Probiflora, a bottle of Probiflora 30 capsules. You get free when you come to Pick n Pay for your flu shot, and 2 Vitathine sachets. So I thought I'd better make up for this, and I brought it today. It's yours because you had your flu injection.
Thank you.
So there you go.
It pays off to be stuck by a needle on live TV. You see? Great stuff. Thank you so much.
So flu injection.
Flu injection is the first thing. Also, make sure all the immunization are up to date. If your child had all the vaccines.
Yes.
The preschool vaccine at the age of 6, that's the last one.
All right.
Okay. And then also we do a developmental test to see, are they school ready? Do they know their shapes? Can they draw?
So there's lots.
Fine and gross motor skills, social skills.
And you do that at the pharmacy?
Yes,
really?
at the clinics, yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah. And the weight and height ratio must also be check. Are they growing properly? Is their weight appropriate for their height?
All right.
That's the checks we do before they go to school.
And that way you can obviously pick up something early enough if
there's
some
ask
problem.
the mother about, can she hear properly? What's her speech like? Is there anything bothering you about her? Little things like that we do.
And then the last thing that I don't think parents think often about is the issue of deworming. Fransa, why is that important?
So important.
Why is that important, and how often should you look at that?
Okay, how often? Let's go there first. I would say generally it's usually every 6 months. But remember, it's no use just deworming the children. Deworm the whole family, because that's also something that can spread quite quickly from one to the other.
Yes.
Every 6 months, then you can know it's all right, you're safe and your kids are all right. They've actually, researchers found that children develop better and actually learn better at school when they don't have worm infestations.
I'm sure, because lack of energy as well.
And also they don't pick up weight like they should. They don't actually grow as well as they should.
So those are some of the symptoms that you can pick up.
Deworming, and it's so simple. It's the medicine, you get it in a liquid form for the kids. There's chewing tablets that they can chew if they're older. And that way you know your kid is
That's
healthy. Very easy, come to one of our pharmacies. Our pharmacists will advise which one is the best for your child and how to take it, because there's a certain way that you have to give it to your children.
Great. Fransa, Marlene, thank you so much for coming through, giving us some great advice. Luckily, I'm not there yet with baby Kian. He's
You're nearly there.
only 5 months
You
old.
won't, it goes so quickly. One of these days, I'll
Good to
see
start
you
thinking
at
about
Sister
these things.
Marlene.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. So there's some great tips for all you parents out there in terms of getting your kids school ready and making sure that their immune systems are good and strong. Right now, though, time for the buzz.
By supporting the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.